Hello everyone and welcome again to tutorial number 8, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you a quick TyFlow particle path for splines, as you can see here, and you can create this cool effect using only a spline, a sphere, a spline, and a few commands in TyFlow. So let's get started. So we're using TyFlow and 3ds Max for the programs, and these are the easy steps we'll take today to achieve a really cool effect. So once you have your 3ds Max open, the first thing we want to do is jump into standard primitives, and we want to create a sphere and place it somewhere in your model. I'll move mine a little bit off like this. Then the next thing we want to do is we want to create a path for the spline particles. And the way to do that is you jump into shapes, go to splines, and click on line. For me, I want to do a smooth line, and then you can try and draw the line not like this. We want to make it smooth. And then possibly something like that. And then press escape when you're ready. And then if you want to edit the line, go to vertex. So under modifier, go to vertex and just move up your line. Just like that. And then possibly, once we're done modifying, just move it. So something like this for the line. Maybe, let me just fix this part here. Yep. So once you have your line and sphere ready, go ahead and create a TyFlow. And then jump in the open editor. I'll just move this to the side so we can see what's happening. Yep, and the first thing you want to do is you want to birth. And we want to set the end to 0 and keep the total at 200. And the next thing we want to do is we want to find position object. So if you press tab and type in position, find the object one. And then you want to pick the sphere. And so click on the sphere, right mouse click, object properties, and select display as a box. And press OK. And this will make it, you can see the particles inside it. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to create a shape. So again, tab and then find shape. And then scroll down to the bottom. We want to create 3D shapes, and let's go geosphere low res, or we can go geosphere mid res for this. And then we can just scale them up, maybe to 200. And yeah, so set the display to geometry, and you can see them in your scene. Then press tab again. We want to find, so we want to select the path that the splines will follow. And the way to do that is you look up path follow, double click that and enter it. You want to pick the line, and when you play the video you can see the particles nearly moving with the path. And what you want to do is to fix that, so what you see here is that the particles are moving too fast, and there is a thing called slow in TyFlow. So if you type in slow, This will allow us to slow down the particles, and let's maybe increase that up a little bit. And then when you play it, you can see the particles moving a bit slower. Maybe a little bit slower like this. Yeah, they're moving quite freely. And then under path, it still needs to follow the path a little bit more. So go to path follow again, and you want to change the attraction velocity. So how close is it to that line? And play around with the follow velocity, and then play the video again, and you can see now the particles are moving with the path of the line that we created. And then you can also, if you want more detail, you can add the axle influence or reduce it, and this will either expand. So if you have a look at the model, either expand, rotate, and even have a better, cooler effect. So as you can see here. Now the next thing you want to do is we want to create that spline path. So the way to do that is you find spline paths, here you go, and then put it in. And then you want to create new. If you play your video, you start to see spline merging like this, which is quite a cool effect. And I just want to quickly, and the good thing about this is you can easily go back to your line and edit the shape of it. It moves in a parametric way. Then let's say I want my path to be and if you want to change or tweak the detailing, you can always go back to forces and play around with the different axle influence, or you can the attraction velocity. So if you reduce the velocity, it will increase the path. And that's it. And that's how you create a spline path using TyFlow and 3ds Max. And thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.